it's Marlene. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about this new LED bi-light that I got from Godox. It's the ML80Bi, and bi means it has warm and cool colors. So it goes from 2800 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin, so warm to cool and anything in between. What's unique about this light compared to the other Godox LED light that I have, which is the 100Bi, the ML100Bi, is that this one comes with its own battery. And that's very handy. I love battery operated LED lights because I can use them on location. Another fun part about Godox lights is they always come with beautiful cases. And this one is no exception. Isn't this just the cutest? Let's start this a little bit backwards. We're going to take this light apart. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off the lens. Now this is called the MLZ, Z meaning zoom, and it is a lens that zooms in and out slightly. Now if you saw my other video on the ML100Bi light, you will notice that I had two different lenses on that light. So to protect the light when you're moving it around, when it's in the case, it's recommended that you put this cover on so that you don't damage the front element of this lens. And it has a little spring switch here that you just push and you turn. Let me just turn this around and it just clicks into place. It's a very well designed lighting kit. You can also attach the Godox softbox or other accessories onto the light, just like any of their ML series lights. There's a whole range of accessories. Now, one of the issues I have with batteries built in is that they run out. If this battery runs out after a couple of years of use, you can buy another one. Or you can attach another power supply to the light, which is very versatile. Information about the power supply to this light. You don't just have to use this battery because, let's face it, batteries die after time and you could get a replacement battery, but there's also other options, and they are, you can use a DC power supply, so you can connect it right into the body of the light. You can use a USB-C power supply, so this is USB-C chargeable, but you could plug a USB-C right into the light itself, and there is a port for that. You can get an NPF adapter plate to go onto this, so you can use NPF batteries, and you can also get a V-mount battery plate to fit on the back of this. Even though the ML80Bi comes with this zoom reflector lens on front of the light, I don't feel that it is equivalent to the two lenses that come with the ML100Bi. And these are ML36 and 15. So that has to do with the spread of the light. Okay, here's what the light looks like, and here is the widest zoom, and here is the smallest zoom. Now right now the light is only on 5% power, so you can imagine how bright it would be. All right, so that's 5%, so that's 10%. And I will also zoom it again as well. So now we're larger and smaller, and I will do it up to 20%. There we go, and now we're starting to get overexposed in the middle of my shot. But it definitely has more light than you might think it does for being such a quote-quote low-powered light. Now, for comparison's sake, I'm using the lenses from my other Godox ML light, and this is the L15. All right, this is the L15 at 5% power, and let me just zoom it up to, sorry, not zoom it up, add light, 10% and 20%. All right, so I'm going to take this off and put on the L36, and it is much wider. Now I'm still at 20% power, so I'm going to lower the power to 10% and then to 5%. So the zoom, and this is the wide end of the zoom. There's a ring on here that attaches right in there, and excuse me, I'm just going to put my back to you for a second because I need to get in here. Okay, so there is my light, and that's 5% power. And I'm like I'm only shooting this video at ISO 400, f2.8. Let me turn off my second light here. Okay, so there's one strong side light. I'll put it more in the front. Excuse me for one sec. Now it's like very close to me and it's like right at eye level. I should actually have it probably a bit higher. But anyway, that is 5% power on this light. It's crazy. So I'm not sure if I dialed in the color temperature the same. I usually use about 5400 or exactly 5400 Kelvin on my set when I'm shooting my YouTube videos. I just feel like it works well. And I moved it 45 degrees from me, went higher and tilted it down. Now I'm just going to look at the light. Okay, so that's like one light plus my little background pal here. If you want, I will turn it off. So there you have one light against just a blank wall.